Happy Sunday, you guys. It's actually Saturday while I'm filming this, but I hope you're having a good Sunday night. I am doing a monthly favorites and I'm having breakfast with you because I haven't had breakfast yet. It's early in the morning and this is my first recommendation in monthly favorites. So this is a monthly favorites from like December and January because I don't think I did one in December. I did a lot of Christmas content and I have been loving these egg and bacon homemade McMuffins, and I do it better than Macca's. I'm gonna put the link in the TikTok, but let me just show you how yummy this is. I'm going to put the link to the TikTok that explains how I make it. There's a little process and oh my God, it's so good. It is quite a messy thing to eat and I probably shouldn't be eating it on camera, but I don't care. Since the start of the new year, I've been eating these flat stick and they're just so good. I also am usually a very sweet breakfast person, either a yogurt bowl or a acai, but this is savory and I'm loving it so much. Also, they taste better when you make it yourself. And this year, one of my resolutions is to not use so much Uber Eats. So this is actually saving me quite a bit of money. All right, now we are gonna get into it. I've got one more food recommendation. I've got some hair recommendations, some skin recommendations, and then some feel good 2024 recommendations. And these are all products and things that I have been loving, things that I've been doing. I don't actually have anything in here which I think has been a waste of money. Sometimes I do that as well because I'm like, don't spend your money on something, like let me trial it out first. So in saying that, if there are products that you want me to try or things that you want me to waste my money on so that I can give you an honest review, let me know in the comments because I would be more than happy to help. Now, we are gonna jump in, I think, with the next food product, and I'm in a tiny teddy era. Very quickly, I've been buying like the bulk packs that have the choc chip, honey, and chocolate. I eat one of these a day at the moment, so big fan of that. I'm not actually opening it right now because eating on camera is hard. All right, and eating that egg and bacon McMuffin was hard. All right, next cab off the rank are shampoos. Now, I have two shampoos. Both of these I purchased when I got back from overseas. The first one that I purchased was this Virtue one. You guys already know it's the full shampoo and it's just the purple F1. There's a few different variations. I've also then got the Kevin Murphy Repair Me Wash, and my hairdresser Alex put me onto this one. Now, I really wanted to finish this one so I could give you guys an honest review. I also wanted to finish this one at the same time so I could give you an honest review, so I waited until I finished up this. I ended up repurchasing both of them. The new one of this is already in the shower. The full one of this one is in like the video right now, and this is gonna be my travel one, and I'll tell you why, because I don't know if anyone else has this shampoo. It does not travel well. There's something about the lid that just makes it, can you see all the product like building up around it? Whenever I traveled with this, it would go everywhere, ruin my makeup bag, ruin my luggage, or like whatever bag that it was in, and I just thought, fuck that, I don't have time for it. So I rebought this so that when I travel and I do need to wash my hair, I take this one with me and I just leave this one at home because yeah, it doesn't travel well at all. So the packaging lets me down, but it is a really beautiful product and I have been loving switching up my shampoos. You guys would know I use the same shampoo and conditioner for like literal years. It was the Pureology one. I still love it and I still think that's a really nice, affordable, good quality hair brand. So I still recommend them as well, but I really do love this and I really do love this. So I can recommend both of those brands if you're looking for a new shampoo to try out. They are a little bit more pricier, I think, than the Pureology. So if you want something more affordable, stick to the Pureology. Next up, we're moving to skin. I've got the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Gel. So hyaluronic acid, HA, is for hydration. It replumps your skin. I have been working this into my skincare routine here and there in the mornings, and I've alternated between this one and the La Roche-Posay HA. I love them both. They are a little bit different in terms of like texture and consistency. They both work really well on my skin. I feel like when I would choose to use this is if I have been feeling like I've either been traveling, like on a plane, I've spent the day at the beach, or even when like I came back from Beyond the Valley, I felt like my skin was just so like dry and lacking. So I've really been enjoying this. I don't know if any of you use a hyaluronic acid, but if you do, this is up there as probably one of my favorite ones. So I highly recommend this one, the La Roche one, and what other one have I used in the past? Was it Go-To? I can't remember, that was a long time ago, but right now I'm probably alternating between this and the La Roche one too. Speaking of La Roche-Posay, you guys already know I love their sunscreen. This is a gentle reminder too, it is summertime here in Australia, so if you live here like me, The UV rays are out and about and they do not like mess around. I tell you, the sun here is so harsh and you should always be wearing your SPF, especially if you're going to be out and about. I've been going to the beach, so I've been using this one quite a bit, but I use this one every single day. So this will go on whether I have makeup on, whether I don't have makeup on, because there are still UV rays around. It's the 50 plus, I don't mess around. I'm also not wearing 30 plus, 50 plus only, but this is really easy to apply. It's a little squeezy lid. And then for the beach, I've been taking the spray because I much prefer just to spray myself. I feel like it's a bit of a easy application, and especially if you're like by yourself, like I feel like when you're spraying like your back and stuff, this is a little bit easier to get to, and yeah, I can't fault it. Lightweight, non-greasy, keeps you safe. I'm still stuck on skin and I've got the same but different kind of product. So you guys know I've been a huge fan of the Dennis Gross chemical peels. I use these once a week and I ran out maybe just before Christmas or just after Christmas because I bought myself this for Christmas and it was one of like my little presents to myself, but I actually went up. I went to the extra strength. So can you see? These are just like universal daily ones. These are extra strength daily peels. I don't use them daily. Personally, I think that's probably a little bit too harsh. Go and get a tester if you can from Mecca first as well if you want to try this, but they also sell them on Catch of the Day and there might be some other places where you can get them a little bit more cheaper. But once a week, I love this as part of my skincare routine, and the reason I upped the strength is just because I've obviously been using retinol, which is a very like strong skincare product to add into your skincare too, and the retinol I'm using is just as strong as this, so it made sense that I could go up to this without causing irritation or redness or damaging my like skin barrier. So yeah, I've been using these since Christmas time and loving them. So huge fan. If you're wanting to get started, I'd say probably stick to this one first. And then if you want to slowly move up, slowly, slow and steady wins the race when it comes to using like very active, harder ingredients in your skincare. I have one more skincare product and then the rest of the items are things. Yeah, if that makes any sense. However, I've got my vitamin C. So this is my empty one and I repurchased this one probably around New Year's as well? I think so. Anyway, it's the CEO 15% brightening serum. Remember when I said I was looking for a different vitamin C? Well, I've just ended up sticking to this. I think my skin is looking good, so I'm like, what's the point of changing it if you don't really need to? It lasts me a little while. I get, you know, good use out of it where I'm not feeling like I'm like rushing through the product. Like it lasts me quite a long time. And so yeah, I can't fault it. This is my vitamin C of choice at the moment. I do want to find a dupe or a more cost-effective one to test and try out as well, which I'm going to try and do hopefully over the coming months too. All right, on to the things. The first thing that I'm going to tell you guys that you should jump on if you want to is the Daily Stoic. Now, this copy I've had for years. Like when I say years, I think I've had it for 4 or 5 years. I bought it in Sydney, so it's been with me through thick and thin. My copy is falling apart. Can you see that? And I actually said to myself, oh, I should buy another one if this one does part ways, but I think I might just like tape it back together because it has character. It's been with me like through thick and thin. And the reason I'm mentioning it in this video is because it's January and a lot of people, whenever I post about it, ask me, oh, do I have to wait until January to start it? Can I start it today? There are no rules with this book. You can start it any single day that you buy it. It's literally not like day dated. It's just got like the actual day, like November 12th or August 31st. Like you don't have to wait. You can start it whenever. Now's a good time to start it if you want to though. And I really love it because every month there's something different. January is, what's January? Clarity. February is passion and emotion. March is awareness. Like this book is right up my alley. April is unbiased thought. May is right action. Problem solving in June. Duty in July. Pragmatism in August. Fortitude and resilience in September. Acceptance in November. And mortality in December. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful book. It's like low commitment, 1 page a day. If you want to journal about it, you can. If you want to take a deep dive about it, you can. Otherwise, you can just read your page, put it down. Happy days. I love this book so much. It's my #1 favorite book. I will put a link for this in the notes, just like every other product that I mentioned too. My next monthly favorite is my Polaroid camera. And this is probably going to be in #1, I think, because I have been loving this so much. I had it for so long and I never used it. And I want to like go back and like shake myself and be like, why don't you use it? Because it's such a beautiful way to capture memories. I already love taking photos. I love taking videos. You guys know that's like my whole personality trait. I love it so, so much. And so I used it at Friendsmas. I've got some of the Polaroids here. Friendsmas is really, really cute. I had such a beautiful time. Friendsmas was one of my favorite memories, and I took the cutest Polaroids. I also love taking pictures of Franklin on the Polaroid, but just a cute and beautiful reminder. I even took it to Beyond the Valley. This was Suze, myself, and Em right before we drove in. Really good memories. And I love it because if you're out with people too, you can give them their Polaroid to like take with them, like take a picture of them, give it to them, or you can just like keep memories for yourself and even use them in like future vision boards or like scrapbooking and things like that. They are super easy to use. Like the one I have, you just slot the film into there. It comes like this, hang on. The film will come in a little packet like that, and then you just pop it in there. There's like 10 per like pack, and I love it. I'm obsessed. I have been taking it everywhere, and this year I think is my year for the Polaroid camera. I've got 2 more, stick with me, but my joy jar, or my 2024 jar. Some of you are probably thinking, Adele, what the hell is that? It is a jar where every single Sunday, and fitting that this video will come out on a Sunday, but you write down one good thing that happened to you during the week, you put it in a jar. Come New Year's Eve, the end of 2024, you read all the good things that happened in the year. And I just think that's a really special and beautiful way to like remember things and look back and reflect. And so last week was the first Sunday, and my joy for last week was the McRae Beach Day. I went with my person and his friends, and we had the best day. I had the best day, and it was so much fun and just very wholesome. And yeah, I was like, that has to be my #1 thing for the week. So I will write something in there for today. I think I know what I'm gonna put in. I went to the beach yesterday, and beach days are like my favorite because the beach is my favorite place to go. And when I'm with my favorite people, it's just like favorite place, favorite person, good times. So it's not too late. Go and get your jar if you wanna do it. You can start it now, you can start it tomorrow, you can start it in 3 weeks. Also, not my idea. I don't wanna take credit for it. This has been around for a really long time. I originally saw it on Instagram. There was a page that posted a reel about it. And then I also saw that Jay Shetty posted about it. So not my idea, but I love the idea anyway. And I think it's a really special way to welcome in the year. All right, you guys, Franklin and I are gonna wrap the video here. I thought I would bring him on because you haven't seen him in a hot minute, because I just go back to vlogging this week, which reminds me, speaking of the vlog, it won't be out tomorrow night. It'll come out on Tuesday night. And the reason for the delay is because I'm going away. I'm actually going to be going away from Sunday night until Tuesday because it is my person's birthday, and I wanted to take us away for a couple of nights. So I'm very excited and looking forward to that. And that's why there'll be a little bit of a delay. But I am back to regular scheduling on the channel. There's just a slight delay with that video. I would also love if you guys could leave me any comments for whatever was your favorite video of mine on the YouTube channel last year. What are your favorite type of videos, whether it is food, whether it is beauty, skincare, fashion, organization, mindset, vlogs. Like, let me know what you love, because I'm going to do a YouTube strategy session in the coming weeks, and I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the best content I can this year. I do have lots of exciting things happening, which I'll keep you in the loop and up to date with. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you that heads up. And so I know that the OGs and the loyal watchers will watch this video on Sunday night and not message me being like, where's the vlog? Why isn't it up yet? Because yeah, I'm going away with a man. I'm a little bit nervous because it's our first time going away together, but I'm excited. I think it'll be a nice like next step, you know, in the process. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm rambling. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me. Go make yourself an egg and bacon McMuffin. Go get some tiny teddies, or just go and start your joy jar. It's not too late. All right, bye guys.